Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to BCW Live in Detroit. We are in Ford Field tonight for BCW Live. This weekend, we are going to have BCW Rampage episode 109 live from here as well. Hoping to get that out by the end of the weekend, and that will be live on our BCW network page. On YouTube. So tonight, 9 matches for this BCW Live event. We got Scott Adams going against the leader of the Venom Club, CJ Frost. We got tag action. We got women action. We got the best of 7 series continuing between Corey Blake and the Godson. We got an underground match. And we have our Fatal 4-Way Extreme at the end. So, hope everybody's going to enjoy. Share everything. Share the event. Get everybody here, and let's have a good night tonight. And what's going on? Cage from Coast to Coast Wrestling, appreciate that. Thank you for popping in. Jacob Baker, thank you for popping in. Yo, what's up, Sammy? Commentary is going to go dark until both men are in the ring. We're going to begin out with Scott Adams versus CJ Frost to open up this live event. I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go with our opening contest between the leader of the Venom Club, CJ Frost, taking on the British Badass, Scott Adams, here in one-on-one action here to open up in Detroit. Sold out event tonight. Big move off the top rope. And now Scott Adams trying to take over the driver's seat there with that leg drop right across the throat. Across. Scott Adams returning this past month at the P&D Sold Out event, which turned out to be the Night of Ronin event underneath the new name for the P&D group for the Peter Clan. Scott Adams made his return to answer the Jose Blanco Open Challenge from P&D, aka now the Bushido Clan. Cage Black, I got no problem with you joining. I'm not sure how that works since you're in Coast to Coast Wrestling. I know they have their own rule that if somebody from there joins PCW, we got to give them somebody, and also I would have to talk to Blue as well. So I'm not sure if that's still a thing or not, but just double check. I have no problem with you being here. CJ Frost going into the pin on across the face. And a 2-10. CJ Frost hits Adams with a knee to the face. Big clothesline. Taking down Scott Adams. What's up, Godson? Glad you're here, brother. Adams, still using confused right now. Frost up top, off the top rope. Meteor from Frost. Oh, the Blue missed. Coming from the leader of the Venom Club with a kick to the face. Disrespectful from Frost. And here we go. Frost going for a kick. Adams gets out of the way. Trying to take over, but Frost gets out of that. And puts a knee right to the back. And now waiting for him to get up. Oh, and Frost missed with a knee. First time I see him miss and gets a clothesline. With a back body drop combination by the Badass, Scott Adams, and a big spine buster to laying down. And now picking up Frost, trying to reestablish ground here, but he gets a punch right to the face. Adams into the corner. Big hit by Frost. Second rope, big stomp, and he's busted open. In for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and Adams kicks out at 2, and Frost is getting a little upset. And now Adams looking to finish it right here, the British Badass. Looking for that power bomb. Goes in for the pin. Leg is hooked. 2. Oh, and the Frost man powers out at 2. And then gets a heavy kick to the lower back. This is a good matchup here. CJ Frost and Scott Adams. Adams taking a moment to turn to the crowd here in Detroit. Might have costed him. This might be the change around for Frost. And now going in for a submission here. Oh, and Adams loses by submission. Took too much time to taunt to the Detroit crowd here in the 3-1-3. And what is going on, Mr. Blaze King? Happy to have you, Cage. I guess we're going to have to. As I said, brother, I am open to having you here. I have no problem with you being here. I know he has his own rules and stuff like that, with allowing his talent to go to other promotions. Hit me up on Facebook, and I can talk to you there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the action on this matchup was absolutely absolutely off the chain here tonight to open up BCW Live in Detroit. And there is a win for the Frostman, for the Venom Club, as he's been dealing with a lot of stuff between the Bushido Clan and the Chaotic Kingdom this year. What a victory for Frost. And we are going to move into our next match. Let's see. All right, I believe our next match should be tag team action. And yes, so we have the Insiders, who are Damian Porter and Eric Blackwell, taking on the International Heavyweight Champion Chaotic, who will be representing the Chaotic Kingdom. And then we have the German Psychopath Aku, who recently just became the BCW Classic Champion last week on the Thanksgiving Eve Massacre event in Philadelphia. So this tag team match should be good, as the Insiders, which are Damian Porter and Eric Blackwell, are looking to become tag team champs soon, as they are planning to go against the Stone Cold Assassins for their titles. So I will return with the commentary when the teams are in the ring. I am going to put up a poll on to see who you guys think will win this match here tonight. So please vote, please participate, get people up in this bitch to come out and to support. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Tag team match in Blackwell opening up for the Insiders, going against the International Heavyweight Champion, Chaotic. Both of these men are no strangers to each other as they fought last year for the Combat Heavyweight Championship in the beginning of the year. And Blackwell taking him down. Kind of big knee to the face. The moment that a tag team action match was assigned to this event, the Insiders wanted in, and also so did your classic champion, the German Psychopathic Case. He wanted to team with Frost. Frost did not want to tag team with him. Then he wanted to tag with Buster, and Buster didn't want that at all. So Chaotic from the Chaotic Kingdom decided to step up into tag with the German Psychopath. So let's see if these two guys can work together as Chaotic and get the 2 count on Blackwell. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, there is a poll on the top of the chat. Please cast your vote on who you think is going to win. Even if you're here and not talking, please participate. This is what gets everybody in here. You will get whatever points you can get. And now Blackwell in the corner over 2 and Chaotic reverses, whips Chaotic into his corner by Porter and tagging in. Blackwell, Porter, double team move. And these 2 men are dangerous in the East Side circuit, in this community. Always showing up and also showing out. They're currently feuding with the Stone Cold Assassins for the BCW Tag Team Championships ever since Summerfest in Barcelona in August. And Porter going forward, dropping Chaotic face first onto the turnbuckle pad. And Porter running with the double knees to the face. And the International Champ is in trouble. Big moonsault misses by Porter as Chaotic tries to get out of the way and tag, and here comes the German Psychopath, the BCW Classic Champ. Your Classic Champion is in the room with Damian Porter from the Insiders. Gets thrown into the corner. Oh, he's going for a double drop kick. Just deflected by Porter now. Now Porter trying to get back in the grab seat with a super kick to the face, followed by a modified German suplex, sending and now Blackwell in. And now dropping it in between the legs of Blackwell. Picking him up. Drops him neck first on the knee. And now on the second rope. Kicks Blackwell. With a hook on a takedown. Going for the pin on Blackwell. Porter coming in to save it before the official can even start the count. And 2 bringing down Porter. And now the Classic champion looking to keep his team in the driver's seat of this matchup, looking to slow down the momentum of the Insiders here. Oh, big boot to the face of Blackwell. Comes Damian Porter back in. Aku goes to the outside. Quickly to recollect himself. Now on the attack. The Classic champion. Oh, with a famous hit. Dropping Porter down. And looks like Porter. Oh! Face buster right into the mat. Here we go. 1, 2, and Chaotic. Looking to come in to save it, but Aku kicks out at 2. And Damian Porter looking to do damage, but Aku reverses, keeping his team in the driver's seat of this. And Chaotic looking on at as he watches Porter hit the canvas face first. Closed on by Porter, taken out of Aku. And back and forth with the reversal from both men. And here comes Aku, going in for an armbar submission. Blackwell coming in to save the matchup. Big boot by the local. And Aku right back up. Porter sweeps him. Aku trying to get to his partner. Oh, gets to him just in time before Porter lands. And Chaotic in off the tag. Porter busts him wide open. Aku gets dropped. Porter is dropped by Chaotic. Into the pin. 2. Oh, and a very close attempt on the win by Chaotic. And Chaotic eyeballing Damian Porter. Big last ride attempt by the International champ. And Porter kicks out at 2. And Chaotic tagging out to the Classic champ at 2. And the fans being forced to have a tag team wrestling. If you are just joining us, welcome to BCW Live in Detroit. And Porter with an interesting pin. Oh, and the German Psychopath just barely gets out of that. Very slowly. And Porter now capitalizes on that opportunity and now looking to maybe end this match, and as he's just gloating away off the rope. Oh, interesting move in the class from Damian Porter to the Classic champ and for the pin, and Chaotic runs in to save the match. Your partner is taking his time to get into the ring. Remember, for both of you on friends. And a double team move there by the Insiders, taking out Aku. And as he rolls to the outside, very wise move. Blackwell coming in. Oh! Running shoulder tackle taken out. Chaotic, and now both team members are down and out. And Aku. Porter trying to get him back in. Oh, double knees to the back. Double knees to the back. And Porter in an interesting place. Aku We might have hit a 2K. We might have hit a glitch in the game. Or we might have. God damn it. This shit happened 2 weeks ago. Both men got to get back in the ring. Here we go. And Porter might be looking to end this shit right now. Drone footage moving around, backing up a little bit so we can get the full picture here. And the Classic Champ gets brought down again from another clothesline. And the Classic Champ trying to take advantage, trying to get in the driver's seat, but Porter has other plans by dropping him down. And here we go, submission hold by Porter, the Classic Champ, and the crew gets out of it very quickly. Spanish Fly connects, and now a coup tagging out to Chaotic. Oh, and Porter playing possum off the top rope, corkscrew, misses, Chaotic trying to capitalize, but Porter reverses, Chaotic clotheslines him, taking him down. Dimebag Dan, what's good, brother? Thank you for popping in. And now the Classic Champ coup is in. Porter on the ropes, trying to take advantage, but a coup gets dumped over the top. And Porter trying to capitalize on Chaotic, but Chaotic punches him right in the face. Now he's hanging. Chaotic again with another punch to the face. Chaotic trying to get out of harm's way there for a second. Chaotic, we got a lot going on now. A coup going after Blackwell. Chaotic and Porter. And the coup looks to be escaping the match. Where is he going? He got to come back out here. Damian Porter is stuck in that spot. Seems like I'm going to have to help him get out of the way. Sorry, folks. The 2K is really fucking up. I'm going to have to get everybody back here. Sorry about the glitching, everybody. How did it get over? Oh my God. Oh my God, we're gonna have to restart this match over. Sorry guys, 2K just glitched and put a coup into the crowd and got stuck, so we're gonna have to restart this match over again. I'm sorry guys. I don't know why this is happening as of late. I don't know what's happening right now, but we're starting this match up. Chaotic open up the match with Blackwell. Blackwell with the elbow. I have never experienced a glitch like that ever this whole entire year with 2K at all. I have never even experienced a glitch like that ever playing 2K at all, except for maybe on the one that came out in 2020, the one that was like half made. And Blackwell off the top, crashing down Chaotic into the mat. We're going to get a winner out of this tag team match. I know this is only match number 2 of the night, but I apologize, guys, for the glitch. There's some things that you just can't control, and that's one of them. I'm probably going to have to make up a whole new arena probably to just to avoid that, and I don't know why. It probably has something to do with the commentary table not being there. Maybe I'm not too sure. But anyway, we are gonna get a winner out of this match right now. I apologize if you guys hear my son in the back. And with a right hand punch to Blackwell. That first tag team action match was going so well, back and forth action. We didn't know who was going to win. Still won't. But hopefully we can get a winner out of this match here tonight and a leg drop. Got a classic Ciampa coup. To be honest, Dragon Bro, even when the announce table was there, it never happened. It only began happening a couple of weeks ago. It began happening literally right after I changed the layout of the ringside for the Buffalo event the week before Thanksgiving. That's when it happened. Other than that, it was all good. But here comes the coup. Hyperextending, trying to do a submission hold here to Blackwell. And a big kick to him. And a coup drops right on top of him. And a big knee lift. Oh, and double knees right to the back, and Blackwell is laid out at ringside. And a coup going up the Porter, Blackwell back in. A coup coming over, going up to the top turnbuckle. Classic Champ looking to fly. Big frog splash, misses, and Blackwell looking and possibly kick him in the face with the loafer. Oh, and he does. The kick with the loafer has put people away here in BCW. 2, and the Classic Champ says only 2. And Blackwell in control of this matchup, tagging in his partner, Damian Porter. Sorry. And as Porter, Irish rips it through into the ropes. Hits him with a rebound attempt. And a coup bringing down Porter to the outside. Listen, it's 2K. If it happens, it is what it is at this point. If it happens again here, then we're just gonna keep the result. I just wish that 2K wasn't on that bullshit. And Chaotic now looking to capitalize on Porter, but Porter drops him on the outside. It's Porter trying to look on here, trying to figure out what to do next. And there it is. The big boot kick down, driving Chaotic's face into the outside mat there. And there is the glitch again. And a coup. It's knocked out by Porter. Porter in trouble. The Chaotic picks him up and lets him drop. And Blackwell trying to attack Chaotic, the international champ. And Chaotic looking to end Porter right here. Porter with the reversal. Big super kick to Chaotic. And now Porter taking out the Blackwell. Blackwell in a coup. On the outside, Porter. Chaotic going for a pin. Blackwell flips it on him. Big super kick to the back of the skull. And Porter tagging in Blackwell. And Porter looking to end this match right here. Telephone spin into a cutter. And now Porter pulling the international champ away from the ropes. 1, 2, and Chaotic kicks out at 2. Big knee to the face. Porter in for the pin again. And the Insiders win. Let's take a look at the highlights of this matchup. And here are your winners, ladies and gentlemen, the Insiders. What a match between both teams here in Detroit. The Insiders are rolling towards those ECW Tag Team titles that they want to take off the Stone Cold Assassin. We are going to head into our next matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see what match we have up next. $2K's always on their bullshit. All right, we have a one-on-one between Ricky Jay and the Kiwi Killer, Sean Savage Smith, your new BCW Combat Submission Champion. This is a part of the Kiwi Killer Open Challenge that he began a couple of weeks ago. If Ricky Jay defeats him here tonight one-on-one in this non-title match, Ricky Jay gets a shot at the Combat Submission Championship, but that's only if he beats him. All right. So the commentary is going to go dark for a minute, and when both men are in the ring, I'll come back. ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The one-on-one, Ricky J versus the TV Killer Sean Smith, the BCW Combat Submission Champion. Pardon me for 1 second. I have to go use the bathroom. Please cast your votes. You got 10 minutes. 10 minutes to cast your votes. I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I'm sorry. I used the bathroom. And here comes Sean Smith with the knee attacks right to Ricky J's left leg. Baker, you're in the main event, dude. Fail four-way. You're in the main event, my man. Be here to watch the action. Don't worry. You're in the main event. Sean Smith sends Ricky J's shoulder first into the ring post. And the combat submission champ looking to end it right here with that. Aggressive kick to the back of the skull. And he powers out at 2. This event will be available tomorrow right on the BCW Plus Network. This will be our YouTube channel. Shane Smith. Big diving spear out to the outside. And here we go on the outside right now. We might be in the middle of the glitch. And the official starts to count to 2. Am I gonna have to move the Kiwi Killer? I feel like I have to. Yep, I'm gonna have to move him because he's not moving on his own. Really starting to hate this glitch from 2K. It's really starting to piss me off. I apologize, guys. I'm sorry about that. Quick 2 minutes out. Oh, a big punch. Coming for the pins. And Ricky J powers out at 2, and Sean cannot believe it. Ricky J with a clothesline, and another clothesline. And another clothesline, and Ricky J is telling the champ to bring it. Bring it here in Detroit. In the 3-1-3. Big kick or knee to the face. Big right hand. And Ricky J going for an Gary, misses. The champ looking to end it right here with a spear. 1, 2. Oh, and powers out at 2, and he is getting frustrated. The Kiwi Killer is getting frustrated. Like I said, this will be available on the BCW Plus Network tomorrow, which is our YouTube channel. Rampage and Mayhem and PLEs are streamed. Oh! And a big move by Ricky J. 1, 2. Oh! I thought it was over. So Sean Smith powers out at 2. Cast your votes at the top of the chat on who you think is going to win this. And another big hit right there by Ricky J. And ball game. What a match. Come on, y'all. Participate in doing the whole voting thing. Please. And the results here from this one-on-one non-title matchup: Ricky J defeats the Combat Submission champ. He has a shot at the championship whenever he chooses. And a very hard-fought battle between these two gentlemen here. Honestly thought it was over a few times from both sides. And here is your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Ricky J, picking up the dub here in Detroit tonight. Very good win for you, sir, as the action will continue into the evening. And our next match that is going to be coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, is the best of 7 series. This is a 2-on-2. This is tied at 2-2 apiece. Okay, we're going into match 5. This is going to be a 2 out of 3 falls tables match. Okay, so any man here can get the upper hand in match number 5 for this. Whichever man takes the lead, the other is going to have to fight back 10 times more in order to remain alive. Best out of 7 series, 2 out of 3 falls tables, Corey Blake versus the Godson. When these two men are in the ring, I'll come back on the mic to commentate. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go with match 5, the best of 7 series. Corey Blake, the Blue Power Rangers, taking on the Panther Person, the Godson. 2 out of 3 falls tables. The first person to put their opponent through the table twice will be the winner and will be up 3-2 in this best of 7 series to find out who is the better man, Corey Blake or the Godson. Corey Blake all over the Godson right now, in control, going out to the outside, taking up the table. The Godson Looking, oh, attacking with a double drop kick from the top turnbuckle, crashing to the outside here in Detroit. Oh, big spear coming in from the ropes, using the spears, using the ropes as leverage. And Corey Blake has it. Godson up. Godson with a reversal DDT. And the Godson in trouble. Up. Reverses Corey Blake. But Blake reverses with the right hand punch. Who's going to get that first fall here by putting their opponent through a table? And Corey Blake goes into the corner. That's Godson. Trying to put pressure on that arm. And the Godson picking up Corey Blake. Snap suplex into the corner. Very unorthodox move there, as the Godson was looking at that table, maybe to put Corey Blake through, and Blake looked like he was going for a move that missed, and both men are down here in the middle of the ring. And the Godson sidesteps Blake. Blake puts him up against the table. Blake, and the first fall goes to Corey Blake as the Godson is down 1-zip on the 2 out of 3 fall table match. The Godson has to put Blake through it in order to tie it to have a chance to win it. And Blake off the rope, bringing the Godson down. Oh, and the Godson with the right hand punch. And Corey Blake setting up that table up, throws it at him. And the Godson putting on his own table. There we go. Trying to even out the odds here. And the Godson, gets blasted in the face. And Blake with the table. Big clothesline. And Corey Blake trying to fight here, trying to get that next fall, and the Godson is doing everything he can to tie it up. And the Godson dragging Corey Blake over. tied up, one apiece here. Who is going to get the last hit? Who's going to get the last fall in order to be ahead 3-2 in the best of 7? Corey Blake or the Godson? Who will it be? And a kick right to the ass from the Godson to Blake. And the Godson picks up the victory, pushing with the lead 3-2 in match 5. We're gonna have another live event next week or the week after, as we are recording for Rampage 109 and also the Mayhem episode before our PLE at the end of the month, final hour. What's going to happen is on the next live event, these two men will go at it. If somehow Blake happens to even the odds to tie it up, the last match will be at final hour PLE at the end of the month. That will be the end. But if the Godson somehow wins it, it will end on a BCW live event. Very good victory. Look at the carnage in the middle of the ring, the broken tables. BCW crew is going to have to come in to clean that up while we getting ready for our next match here on BCW Live. Very good match, you guys. You guys have Best of 7 Series Women's Division, BCW Women's Champion, Kaiva Frost of the Venom Club, and the National Champion, the Women's National Champion, taking on your newly crowned BCW Combat Women's Champion, Sakara Badu, in one-on-one action. These two women have gone back and forth the last two matches. First time was on BCW Live Buffalo. Disrespect coming from the Princess. And then at the Thanksgiving Eve Massacre event, when the Princess was going for Kaiva Frost's Women's National Championship on the line, Kaiva returned the favor back. Now, to break the tiebreaker between these two, non-title, one-on-one, Kaiva versus the Princess. Let's see how this is going to roll out here tonight. Let me just let everybody know to get their asses in here if they haven't already. All right. When these two ladies come in the ring, I will be back on the mic. Okay, I guess no entrance there happens to these two ladies, and they are in the ring, and it looks like Kaiva is doing some type of mental game playing there with the Princess. That is very odd that happened just now, but these two women are going right at it. Kaiva Frost, who's your BCW Women's National and BCW Women's Champion, taking on the Princess, the Combat Women's Champion, non-title matchup. Each one has a victory over each other. This is the tiebreaker right here. Let's see who will be the better person over each other. I'm kind of spitting out the red. That's the princess. Is on the outside, and I'm gonna have to move her because of the 2K glitch at ringside. God damn it. I'm really starting to hate this shit. Really am. This 2K and their bullshit. is on their bullshit with the whole fucking glitch. It's been like that for the last 2 weeks. Happened on the BCW Live Buffalo stream and also the Thanksgiving Eve stream and at Fight Night. So ain't nothing new. And I don't know what's happening. It's pissing me off. So I apologize. Put the princess in. Standing moonsault. Now I know Dragon Pro. I was explaining it to the princess. And Two-Belt Kaiva and the princess both knocked each other down. Kaiva gets a big boot to the face. And nasty headbutts from the Combat Women's Champ. Speaking of that, the princess off the rope. Oh, big cutter landing and putting Two-Belt Kaiva. Oh, two on the rope from the princess, and she powers out at one. And the princess rolls through. Is in a problem right here. There's a pin attempt. Speaking of the Combat Women's Championship, I spoke to GM Baker earlier today. We are going to be planning Fight Night 10 for January of 2026. We're going to be coming up with a location as we have done Vegas a few times, Massachusetts, New York City, Miami, Nashville, and Canada. So GM Baker will be getting back to me with the location. And Princess on the top rope with a suplex and a huge move to lay out Two-Belt Kaiva here in this women's division matchup. Once GM Baker tells me a location, going for the mist, with the princess gets out of the way, and Two-Belt Kaiva is trying to build momentum again with a clothesline to the princess. Once GM Baker lets me know of a location, we will begin to make the post about it in the chat room and on the BCW group page on Facebook to get everybody aware, and whoever is joining is going to have to contact him to have themselves booked. 9 matches total on the card. So if you want in, it's going to be spots limited. All matches are contested underneath contested underneath no rules. And that's that. But until we get a location, we won't know yet. So big kick by the princess, laying out Two-Belt Kaiva, and only getting the 1 count. Still to come off Fatal 4-Way Extreme Elimination match. Jacob Baker, Blaze King, Jack Graves, and Billy Ray Dawes. And the princess with a DDT reversal into the pin, the leg hook. And Kaiva kicks out at 2. Powers out at 2. And Kaiva with a submission hold to the Princess. Will the Princess hold on? Crystal's asking her, and the Princess holds on just enough. And the Combat Women's Champion trying to fight back against Kaiva, representing the Venom Club. And 2-Bell Kaiva leading the women's division on the Mayhem brand. Big moonsault off the top. Oh, and the Princess with the knee to the face to level out the playing field. Big Alabama slam by the Princess. Combat Champ in for the pin. And Kaiva powers out at 2. And now the Princess looking to finish this matchup right here. Big power bomb. Takes a minute to taunt to the crowd off the rope. Big kick to the face. And now going up top, the Combat Champ, Women's Champ, coup de grace. And looking to end it right here. Huge move, rolls in for the pin. The leg is hooked. 1, 2. Oh! And Kaiva kicks out at 2. Unbelievable with these two women. The faces of the women's division, Crystal champions. Kaiva Frost as your women's, for your main title in the women's division. Kaiva Frost being your BCW women's champion. The face of Mayhem. You got Britt Graves, who is the BCW Women's World Champion on Rampage. And then you got the Princess, who is your Combat Women's Champion, the face of Fight Night. And Kaiva. Trying to stay alive in this match with the Princess with a huge powerbomb, sitting her right down. And the Princess, oh, with the kick to the face, in for the pin, the leg is hooked. 1, 2, ball game. And the Princess wins non-title. That is the tiebreaker right there between both women. Dragon Pro, I know you're watching, dude. That was your character in the ring. That was your tiebreaker. As Kaiva falls to the Princess here in a non-title matchup. Great match between you two. You guys have done 3 incredible matches. Absolutely incredible. Just want to point that out there, and I know everybody who has been in. Oh, we got a little trash talking going on in the chat room. Oh, snap. We got it going on right now. I have a feeling that these two women are going to be fighting a lot here in BCW. Remember, we got the Men and Women's Royal Gauntlet matches coming up at the January PLE. And, last man standing, winner of the Women's Royal Gauntlet has an opportunity to pick who they want to face, either the Women's World Championship, the BCW Women's Championship, or the Combat Women's Championship at Bound for Greatness. And just to let you know, Princess, by you winning the BCW Combat Women's Championship at Fight Night 9 last week in the Women's Gauntlet match, you secured a spot in the Women's Royal Gauntlet, which is our Royal Rumble next month at the PLE. Coming up next is our underground match, BT to God versus Jim Jackson. Jackson has been participating in a lot of underground matches as in the last few weeks. BT to God is making his return to BCW as he's been out for quite some time, but he has been back on the scene since last week. We're going to get this match going right now. I will return on the Alright guys, I'm back here. Jim Jackson, BT the God, in this underground match. See what's going to happen with this right here. Jackson trying to get the upper hand. Excuse me. And BT the God getting tossed to the other side of the ring. Jackson. Gets a big boot to the face. And a stop right to the midsection by BT the God. And Jackson going to the outside of the ring, gets right back in. And drops Jackson down. Jackson in trouble as he holds on. And now BT looking to end it with Jackson. Big move. Oh, and Jackson's knocked out. And look at the replay here from this underground match between Jackson and Bad Time. The results of this match. Bad Time comes up with a victory. As we are going to be putting together an underground tournament to become the underground champion. It's going to be a large bracket. Probably going to be looking towards sometime this month or maybe even January. Coming up next is our one-on-one. Eli Harris going against our national champion, Buster Anderson. One-on-one. We're going to be getting ready to do this matchup here. Let's get it rolling. gentlemen, here we go. Buster Anderson taking on Eli Harris. Staying on 1-9 title. And Eli Harris off the top rope. Big cutter connection. Buster bringing down Eli Harris. Harris is a former BCW champion, lost his titles back to Bound for Greatness 9 earlier this year in May at Bound for Greatness here in Detroit. Now going against the Enforcer Buster Anderson, the national champ in non-title action. Both men on the outside. Harris introduces Buster's face into the apron. Owen Harris gets put into the turnbuckle, into the ring post on the outside, and Harris gets brought right down by the national champ. And Harris wins by countout over Buster. But we're gonna restart that match because we don't like matches ending on countout. So we're gonna restart this matchup right here between these two gentlemen. I'll be right back. That match between Buster Anderson and Eli Harris was a good match. We're going to roll into our next. And it seems like the chat is really firing up here. What is up, Jay Sanchez? P&D is now called the Bushido Clan. Just remember that. See, I like seeing this. Venom Club and the Bushido clan bumping heads. But our next match right here, ladies and gentlemen, is between the Messiah, Ghost Edwards, your BCW Broadcast Heavyweight Champion and your Deathmatch Champion, versus the Dog, your BCW Global Heavyweight Champion. This is the same location where Rob Anderson defeated Cassidy Dreams and ended the longest reigning Global Heavyweight Championship reign here in BCW. This match is going to be fire right here. Ghost Edwards versus Rob Anderson, one-on-one, non-title right now. We're getting ready for our co-main event. Two-Belt Edwards going against our global champion, Rob Anderson. We're going to have a tie-up right here between Ghost Edwards and Rob Anderson. Rob Anderson taking down Edwards down with a headlock. Ghost Edwards and Rob Anderson tying it up in the middle of the ring here. Both of these men know what a great way to start off this matchup here. Back and forth technician moves between the Dog and the Messiah. Both men are on the outside at ringside. I apologize, folks, that are watching. I'm having a tough time trying to follow this match right now as I'm watching the back and forth in the chat here for the live stream going back and forth. It really has me a certain way right now, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, I gotta call. I have to call like this match because these two guys in the ring are the best in the are two of the best in the business. The Messiah, Ghost Edwards, holding 2 belts, who at one point held 3 belts. The first triple champion here in BCW a couple of weeks ago, lost his classic championship to the German Psychopathic Crew, who was in action earlier tonight last week. Going against the Dog here, Rob Anderson. Ghost Edwards has been helping Rob Anderson against the Pseudo Giant for the last couple of months. Rob Anderson with a foot on the throat of Ghost Edwards. And Ghost Edwards into the pin. Ooh, and a 2 count. Both men wearing down each other here in this matchup. As our main event going to be a fatal 4-way. Oh, big kick by Ghost Edwards to the Dog. And a kick out at 2. and Rob Anderson and Ghost Edwards just hitting each other hit after hit after hit. And Rob Anderson almost had the victory there, and Ghost Edwards pops back up to Belt Edwards, trying to gain momentum again, but gets dropped by the DDT by the Global Champ. I am honestly thinking, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm going to... Oh, Rob Anderson with the pin with the feet on the ropes. Trying to shoot away here to get a victory over Ghost Edwards. In all honesty, I might not call the main event with commentary, as I'm going to have to take a look into a couple of things here, as I'm a tad bit distracted with what's going on in my chat room. Dog busted wide open. Edwards laying him down flat. The Messiah going up top. Big moonsault to the Raw. And Edwards gets a victory over the Dog. That puts Ghost Edwards in line for a Global Heavyweight Championship opportunity. BCW manager's going to take a peek into that and see when and where that Ghost Edwards will get his opportunity against the Dog for that Global Heavyweight Championship. As Rob has been defending his title ever since Bound for Greatness, night in, night out, against the Bushido clan all throughout the summer into the fall. But Rob Anderson is still dealing with the leader of the Bushido clan, your Trey Kakoa, who they will be lining up to face off against each other at Bound for Greatness 10 in March. But that's if Anderson can keep the Global Championship till then. And here is your winner, the Messiah, Two-Belt Edwards. Two-Belt Ghost Edwards here in BCW, your deathmatch and broadcast heavyweight champion. And there is a King Court wrestling sign right in the fan base there. One of our partner promotions underneath the Federation umbrella. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our main event, Fatal 4-Way Extreme Rules, Elimination, Billy Ray Dog, Jack Graves, Blaze King, Jacob Baker. Main event's not going to have no commentary. I apologize about that. I got to help my girl with something. But this is our main event. got Jacob Baker of the Bushido clan in the red and white, who's on the outside, going against Blaze King, who is the black and green attire. Billy Ray Dog, who's just going the hell out of Jack Blaze. Billy Ray Dog taking down Blaze King. Going after Jack Blaze, the leader of the Nightmare Legion. And Baker. Neutral onto Blaze King. Ray Dog, who's going for the fifth time, only just goes on count. Baker. Coming into the ring, showing the hardcore, barbed wire back. Blaze. Oh, the kick by the back. Sends Blaze King into the turnbuckle. Jack Blaze to the push to Abigail. Baker. Oh, this is kicked right in the back of the skull. And Graves, Irish whip. Graves King with the rope. Graves King with the reversal elbow. Baker going after Billy Ray Dog. Graves nails down Graves King and Billy Ray Dog. Drops Baker. Baker in for the pin on Billy Ray Dog. Billy Ray Dog powers out of two. Baker on the outside. Baker getting pinned by Ray Dog. The official taking her time to get into the ring. Going in for the pin. Not even a pin count at all. Baker. Connected by Ray Dog. Graves bringing down Blaze King face first. And Billy Ray Dog taking down Baker. Baker. Big boot. Billy Ray Dog sending him down. Table in the ring. Fast hand. Baker with the fast press. Left hand punches Billy Ray Dog. Graves dealing with Blaze King on the outside and Baker. Oh, big power driver. We got Graves going for a kick. Ray Dog moved out the way. Billy. DDT on the table. Busting Baker wide open. Busting Baker wide open. Oh, and Baker gets eliminated. And Billy Ray Dog taking down Jack Blaze. And that official counting mad slow. And Billy Ray Dog trying to get Jack Blaze to tap. Blaze King on the outside, Billy Ray Dog. Oh, Billy Ray Dog with a spear, delivering right to Blaze King. Jack Ray's on the outside now. Jack Ray's on the outside. Blaze King, Billy Ray Dog. Ray Dog going for a ride from Blaze. Pressing right down into the outside. And almost got eliminated. And Jack Ray's the Nightmare Legion former BCW Internet Champion, which is now the Broadcast Heavyweight Championship. The Broadcast Heavyweight Championship can be defended every week, every episode. It doesn't matter. That is the point. It's a combination of Twitch and YouTube. And 2K gonna glitch for a minute there. Blaze King stuck. I'm going to move Blaze King back into the ring so we can get this action going still. Got stuck for a minute. God damn it. Sorry, 2K made a glitch here in the main event. Sorry about that, folks. No one's moving anywhere. And now I gotta move Billy Ray Dog now since he sat in the spot of the glitch. There we go. Billy Ray Dog. In trouble for a minute. He won't tell myself up on my tip. Sorry about that, folks. 2K is just on their bullshit again, bro. And Blaze King into the pin on Jack Ray. And powers out at 2. And Jack Ray getting back into the ring. Blaze King pinning Billy Ray Dog. Jack Ray with a pin attempt on Blaze. Powers out. And Ray Dog almost eliminated Blaze King as he rolls to the outside. Yeah, I know, Blaze. All three of you got stuck. It's some bullshit. For 2K. And Jack Ray brings down Ray Dog. Oh! And Blaze just broke up that submission hold for some reason. I don't know why. Would have helped eliminate Billy Ray Dog. Would have made it one-on-one. And Blaze King with a double drop kick. And Billy Ray Dog taking a moment. The crowd here in Detroit. Blaze King capitalizes on that moment. Power drives him. Goodbye, Billy. And now it's Blaze King and Jack Ray, leader of the Nightmare Legion. Kendo stick in hand, just deflected. Blaze King. Oh, both men just flopped. Like LeBron James does on the NBA court. Or should I say, the New York Giants kicker putting his foot right into the turf this past week against my New England Patriots. And Jack Graves in for the submission on this main event here in Detroit. Will Blaze King tap. Billy Ray Dog has no idea where the fuck to go right now as he's stuck in that 2K glitch, as he should be. And Jack Graves again on the submission hold. Will he get Blaze King to tap? And Blaze King's tap and Jack Graves is your main event winner. Take a look at the highlights right here, ladies and gentlemen. All four men going to battle here on BCW Live in Detroit in front of the 313. For all we know, probably up there in the skybox, probably Eminem being up there chilling. What a main event here, ladies and gentlemen. Between all four men, along with that 2K bullshit. And here's your winner, Jack Graves of the Nightmare Legion, holding it down in the main event. All four men holding it down. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be closing out here in just a few minutes. Just want to see if anybody gained injury, came back, anything like that. But it was a good BCW house show here in Detroit to kick off the BCW takeover in Detroit. As Rampage 109, we're hoping to get out by Sunday on the BCW Plus Network, which is our YouTube channel. So let's take a look at the news for this event real quick. Let's see what we got. Just a recap really quick. Just a recap. All right, let's see what we got. All right, Big T is now cleared. So is Aku, but he was fighting anyway. Ghost Edwards has been cleared, but he was fighting anyway. Jack Ridge was cleared, but he's fighting anyway. And then now, Kavea Frost suckered her non-title match opponent to fake handshake the champion, getting the mental advantage against the princess early as the insulting gesture put her on tilt after easily being manipulated. The challenger will have to be more cautious when the title's actually on the line, but the princess got the victory over Kaiva here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here with us. We'll see you at BCW Rampage 109, hopefully this weekend, as long as everything goes well here at home. Nothing too crazy. All right, so we'll see you guys on the next show. Thank you and have a good night.